For our 10-year anniversary, Marie and I went to Costa Rica for 2 weeks. We rented a car from Avis and checked into the Barcelo Paseo San Jose. Our first adventure was to Volcano Pose. The crater was completely fogged over, but with patience, the fog would clear as if pushed aside by a giant hand, then fog back over again. The brief glimpses were truly majestic. The next day we drove to Volcano Arniel. Tabacon awaited us. This is a 5-star thermal heated spa resort. We decided that this place is the best place on earth. Not only was it absolutely beautiful, but it had a swimming pool with a swim-up bar, a water slide heated from the hot springs, many walking paths into the rainforest where a smooth-flowing heated riverbed offered a spectacular view of the volcano. It also had many little pools to sit in and relax, and our favorite, several heated waterfalls that you can sit under and soak in the hot springs.
So here we are at the hot springs, and there's Maureen enjoying the beautiful, beautiful lush area.
At the outdoor poolside breakfast buffet, we saw iguanas of all shapes and sizes. Some of the smaller ones would literally run across the surface of the water. We later found out that these were called Jesus Christ lizards.
Some young Costa Rican basilisk lizards are looking for food. Basilisks have been nicknamed the Jesus Christ lizard. Why? The basilisk is called the Jesus Christ lizard because it can walk, well, really run on water. It bicycles its hind legs, and the tail becomes a counterweight.
Our final leg of this adventure was Montezuma, on the southern tip of Costa Rica's peninsula. Just getting there is an adventure. It was a 2.5-hour drive just to wait 3 hours to get on a ferry. The ferry ride was an hour and a half long with a strong horizontal rain. Then it was another 2 hours of driving through windy, unpaved roads. Costa Ricans, also known as Ticos, have a saying, "The destination is well worth the journey." And they're right. Imagine what Hawaii must have been like 80 years ago before there was mass population, paved roads, or the conveniences of modern infrastructure such as ATMs, telephones, and running hot water. That's Montezuma. If you do travel here, you'll not only be greeted by the locals, but also all the town dogs will come to welcome you, tails wagging with hopes of positive attention and doggy treats. After a night of rest at the youth hostel Hotel Lucy, we had yet another amazing breakfast at Amor del Mar, which translates to Love of the Sea. It has a large grassy lawn filled with chairs and hammocks facing the ocean waves crashing in the rocky shore. We checked in immediately. From there we went to Mariposa Garden, or Butterfly Garden. We had a self-guided tour accompanied by the local dog, Java. We saw dozens of owl butterflies and blue morphle butterflies. After the garden, the volunteer staff encouraged us to see the waterfalls. They said it would be an easy 5-minute hike. 10 minutes into the hike, after nearly slipping down the mountainside several times, we found ourselves in the middle of a family of over a dozen white-faced monkeys. We're making it very clear they didn't like us being there. They sounded like howler monkeys with their deep howls and barks. One monkey in particular would try to charge up on us every time our backs were turned. Our trusty guide dog decided not to put up with this, and he chased the monkeys away. Thanks, Java! Java continued to show us the way to the waterfalls. In this little corner of the rainforest, one rocky waterfall would pour into a swimming hole and then continue on to another waterfall to yet another pool over and over again. These swimming holes were a great relief from the ever-present humidity.
And there's Maureen enjoying the other falls. It's a very beautiful place.
We ended our tour with a zipline ride over the canopy of the rainforest. We went over and through the forest at high speeds 100 feet off the ground, which you can't even see except for the occasional river due to the lush landscape. What a thrilling experience to end our journey to Costa Rica.
Okay.
Va bene.
Our final hotel in Costa Rica actually had an Italian design called Hotel Martino. Although we didn't make it there, here are some pictures of Tortuga.